road again. It's been an interesting 12 hours or so as we had a bit of a bushfire scare yesterday. So there's a bushfire up in Balangarook, which is sort of southwest of Gisborne, and Macedon was in the potential danger zone for a little bit. So the orders at one point were to leave immediately. So we kind of waited for things to escalate, and if they didn't, which they didn't, luckily things were downgraded, we were able to stick around and avoid any possible dangerous situation. Alright, rather than go right here like I did once before, this time I want to go straight. That's the famous, I don't know what you want to call it, uphill enduro racetrack. You probably get about 3, 4, maybe even 5 bikes across and literally race your mates up there. That'll make for an interesting vid another time. Chicken way out. You want to avoid those lanes like I mentioned before, which are just over that hill there on the right, but somewhere not too far on the left is where I want want to go. I think this is Burnt Mill East Road, which is not the same as regular Burnt Mill, but east. I normally come up the other way. Today I'm going downwards instead of upwards, so it's a bit different. Ruddy here, clearly four-wheel drives have enjoyed this track over the years. I'm just taking it easy. I'm not interested in flipping this thing or anything like that, so prefer to go uphill than downhill. I think most people would agree. That's the rockiest, steepest part over. Of course, always the case where nothing ever looks as steep on video. You watch a hill climb on a video and it looks like, oh yeah, that's nothing. Until of course you go to do it yourself and you're like, ooh. Third before what I intended to be in second. Pick up the pace a little bit. It's a little bit of a steep climb, but not much. This will be quite slippery after the rains because it's all clay, but today it's dry and there's no threat of that. Even this coming up normally is a big puddle of water, but as you can see there's nothing here. Not even a... Whoa! Doing about 40, 50 k's. Oh yeah, you can smell the smoke actually, which is coming from out west. Out to my left, I should say. Yeah, you can't smell it at my joint, but here you can definitely smell it. Alright. bike here. I don't know the name of it. I'm not actually sure if it even has a name. But I've gone down it a couple of times before. Some would question me even riding my bike out here when there's a bushfire. Alright, the bushfire is somewhat under control, but still. Nice day today. It's a bit warm yesterday. It wasn't overly warm, it was about around 30, whereas today's like about 20 degrees, so much cooler. Alright, how did I navigate this thing last time? I definitely didn't go through that swamp. I think I may have just log hopped. Yep, and then stall it, of course, that's what you do. Ooh, here's a big log. You know, I've taken on a log about that size, if you want to call that a log. It's probably more of a branch. It's, on a wet day, and the branch was a bit slippery, mossy, and mate, did my front tyre come out. Luckily didn't hurt myself too badly, but it's almost like it's turning into a little bit of a single around this point in time. And that's it, and now we're on, if I'm not mistaken, this could be corner track, which is where I want to be. Corner or it's forward track. Anyway, I'll check on the maps later on. Yeah, this feels very forward tracky. Riding's one of those things where it's if you go out riding with other people, it's like, well, if they're better than you, then they're going to be a little bit frustrated because you're a bit slow for them, and then if you find someone that's on the slow side, they're going to frustrate you. So it's really hard to sort of partner up with other people that are exactly on your level, that want to do the exact same riding as what you want to do. But anyway, they're very much first world problems. I'm not going to sook about that too much. Now, the plan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down Campaspe, which I've gone down before in a previous video, and then I'm going to take on Anderson Mill Road, which is a great little track I've done once before. Basically links Campaspe Road with Firth Road, so it's a nice little track that goes between them both. So Campaspe will be coming up not too far away. Here's Corner Track, which I might do on the way home, we'll see. Alright, here's Campaspe. Anderson Mill track. Alright, let's go give it a crack. Let's give the track a crack. Pretty mild track again, it's a beginner's sort of a track, so if you want to do some easy beginner stuff, well, this is one of them. Do this in a CB500 if you wanted to. I think there's a few holes with some water in it that you got to navigate, but not much more than that. grouse fun. Nice, easy exploring. Ooh, big creek crossing here. Not sure if I can handle that. Ooh. Looks like a camping spot about there. It's quite a long track. It goes for a while, which is kind of cool. I assume that there was once a mill here on this road somewhere, maybe some sort of wood chipping mill or something, or wood harvesting mill. That's how these names are normally derived. It's nice, dry, you know, no slipping around. No soapy clay, just pure fun. A little bit of dust behind me, so if there was someone riding behind me, I'd get a little bit of dust, but not too much. My favourite kind of riding conditions are usually where there's a light rain, say a day or two before, so that the track is not puddly or slick, but just like slight, you know, moist. And that kind of keeps the dust down, and it's quite nice, pleasant to ride in those kind of conditions. At the moment I'm kind of just keeping it in third. This is even probably car friendly. Easily four-wheel drive friendly, but I reckon so far a car can get through. Pegs. Not that it's overly bumpy here, but as they say, when you're up on your pegs, you've got extra suspension. And if there's anything unexpected that pops up, such as a hole of some sort, at least you've got when you're up on the pegs, you've got like backup. And this looks like another camping spot. Clearly no one's camping at the moment. Someone's left their frying pan for a future occasion. Up into third, nice and long and windy. Oh, bit of a hole there. That's where being on the pegs pays off. I'm not mistaken,